Alright guys, did you ever think you'd see a chicken cooked with mirrors? Me neither, but today that day has come. Let's go. I mean, how does this work? That can't be hot, right? Any lawn, mate? Ooh. Now, I promise you guys, that is absolutely roasting on my back. As soon as you turn around, the heat just hits you. No wonder he's got the face thing on. And he's soกี่นาทีนะประมาณ15 นาทีต่อ1 15 นาทีเหรอต่อ1ตัวไวมากจริงเหรออุ้ย30เอาเหรอ30 So he's been here 30 years. Do you know what? They actually smell absolutely incredible. And he guy say อะไรนะใส่น้ำตาลใส่ซีอิ๊วหมักเครื่องเทศ Yes. This is absolute madness. There is an uncle in a field cooking roast chickens in 15 minutes using just mirrors and the sun. Talk about carbon neutral, talk about environmentally friendly, and talk about seriously bubbly, crispy chicken. All right, now Uncle's moved the position of the mirrors and the position of the chicken. This is Dan in for everyone, Dan Bangkok.
Hi,
Great
how are you doing?
Dan is the guy that always finds me the chicken.
You sure?
Found me the hay baked chicken, found me the solar chicken.
Yes.
Great channel, guys.
This is something that he said he has been done this over 30 years. But I only knew it in the last 6 years.
Really?
Yeah, so it has been here for a long time.
It looks so good, right? So bubbly and crispy.
Yes.
All right, and then, do you know what? It wasn't just Dan that recommended this to me. Actually, JB recommended this as well.
Yeah, I guess so. We drove past this when it was around the corner a number of times over the years because it's really close to my in-laws' house. But actually, I've got to be honest, we never stopped here before until today, and it's moved now. So, and I'd just like to say as well, if any of you out there, if you're a kid and you've got a magnifying glass, probably pre-internet days, and you're trying to burn something or something, probably you haven't had that idea in your head again for another 30 or 40 years until you come here and then you think, wow, the things that you can do with that technology. You don't need electricity, charcoal, you don't need anything, you just need the sun and some mirrors. It's quite incredible, isn't it?
It's a combination of the fact that it is actually really hot. It's like nearly 40 degrees out, and we're standing by a load of mirrors that are hot enough to cook a chicken. Like Jimmy's GoPro just set on fire, started smoking. My phone turned itself off, I had to go and stick it in front of the air conditioning. But still, there's no place I'd rather be. We are surrounded by the most beautiful scenery. Phetburi really does not get the recognition it deserves as a tourist destination in Thailand, but we are out to change that. There are palm trees, toddy palm trees, for as far as you can see. We got animals in the fields. We got ducks in the rice paddies. It's incredible. It's an amazing place, beautiful and full of really, really interesting things like this solar power chicken. So get to Phetburi now. And when we're finished, we're going to get to eat them in these beautiful little salas here. You can either eat them here or you can take them back to Phetburi town by the train station, which is where their shop is, where you can get somtam and stuff like that. So we'll probably eat a bit here, then go back and get a somtam over there, because I don't think he's got any cutlery and stuff here. I think they just cook them here and then take them into town. But I do love getting a chicken fresh off the grill, or in this case, fresh off the mirror, and I do love a little salad, so we'll at least eat half here, that's for sure. All right, this is the harvest. Ooh! Yes. Lama? Lama. All right, guys, so we don't do oven gloves here, we do oven leaves. Okay. Oh, look at this. What a guy. Sawai mat. อร่อยด้วย
You're gonna burn your hands.
Dan, thank you so much for bringing me here.
You're welcome. I'm glad that you're coming and I have chance to come and see
Yeah,
work
this
again.
this is. I thought that the hay baked chicken was the most unique thing, right? But this is the most unique for
Yes.
sure. Like,
Yes.
is this the only one?
The only one. He said someone tried to
Copy.
do this way, you know, but they actually have this solar up, but they actually go and grill it with
Ah, with
the
those.
flame. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is
have-
amazing.
This is real because it's not easy to build this.
No.
You have to get the angle right, you know, and
It's
you
incredible.
have to stand in the sun all the time.
Yeah, I'm so hot. No wonder he's covered head to toe. Yeah, like I feel like I've got a suntan.
Yeah.
We could actually start a business up here, suntans for Farangs. Just come and stick you by the chickens for 20 minutes.
That would be good. Yeah.
ดำมากครับโอ้จริงเหรออันนี้ใบอะไรนะ
ใบบัว
ใบบัวนะ
อ่า
อ่า
สะอาด
He's going to put the chicken's going on a lotus leaf for us. Wow,
Like really adventurous guy. Yeah, there's just no
that is incredible.
Pre-run before it was hands.
Wow, look at this, guys.
So that's our dish. Our plate.
So we've got 3 plates each, guys, and the nice bit of chicken in the middle. Look at that. Alright, let's do the honest, Jimmy.
Okay.
That's mine.
Ah, that's your. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
What?
Oh, very, very juicy. Look. Look at that.
Oh, literally, has he got any straws? Alright, let's have a look at this. Jimmy's done the honours now. Look at, right, we know this is going to be juicy because this is the thigh, right? So we've got the leg piece. I'm going to have to claim one of these, yeah? But what I'm always interested in with chicken, especially done in a unique way, is how is the breast going to perform? Because the breast is always the bit that can dry out first, right? But where he's spatchcocked it, it should be fine. Oh, do you know what? You're right, it's not crispy at all, is it?
No. Because when it's burning, we think it's crispy.
It's really soft. It's very.
Right,
very
that,
nice.
my friends, that's what you call a chicken breast. Look, nim nim, num num,
Yeah.
nim num,
Num nim.
num nim. That is what you call a chicken breast. Look at that. He's taken it off just in time. Wow. It is super, super soft. Very, very, very juicy. Very, very moist. The marinade's penetrated the meat. Very salty, very garlicky. He said the red is coming from cumin, which is turmeric, which would make it yellow. So there must be something else. It's probably, I'm guessing, the turmeric mixed with the local palm sugar. There's a wonderful sweetness to it. Very, 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 very well flavoured. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this skin. Okay. Even though the skin isn't crispy, it's got the most wonderful flavour. All that marinade. Again, the palm sugar, the local palm sugar, the garlic, the soy, the salt. Loads and loads of garlic. We've got a little bit of white pepper, black pepper combination. That's incredible. Let me have a little bit of this leg, just because I'm a leg man, as you know. People always comment saying, but I thought you didn't like sweet stuff. I don't like sweet stuff, but I do love stuff with a real well-rounded sort of balance to it. And when you're using palm sugar, especially this 100% palm sugar that they're getting out here, oh, that is nice. It's got a more sort of rounded butterscotchy kind of flavour to the sugar, rather than just like a harsh processed white sugar vibe. This is literally just cooked through. Super soft, super tender. And 100% lives up to the hype.
Do you know what? This is so juicy, and for me, I think the reason it's so juicy is because we don't use any oil or anything like that. The natural oil and the natural fat is coming straight through the chicken and leaving it really tender, juicy, and very, very delicious.
Well, I can't say much. I can say that within 5 minutes, it's almost gone now.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, we're definitely not saving any for the somtam, that's for sure.
No.
So, as delicious as the chicken is, like this really isn't about the chicken. The chicken could have been the worst chicken I've ever eaten. It's not. It's absolutely phenomenal. But it's just the chance to get out and see something completely different to what I'm used to. And like you would never find something like this in England. You wouldn't. I don't even think they'd allow this in England. But just to see Uncle, who's obviously lived in this area, living off the land, he's got everything going. He's even given us these plates, like I said, baibua lotus leaves. I've just seen him picking the lotus leaves down there. I've seen him, he's watering his plant here. He's got like all these plastic bottles in the plant, in the tree. I'm not exactly sure what tree this is or what he's doing, but every time I look at him, he's doing something different that involves the land. I think Dan's going to tell me what that is.
I think that is the orchid.
Orchid, yeah?
And the water will go down into the coconut skin.
And then the orchid's going to, yeah. It's an orchid, okay. But yeah, just to see, as I said in my last video, just to come out and see the difference between here and Bangkok, where Bangkok is all every 2 seconds there's a 7-Eleven popping up or a new Starbucks or something, just globalization taking hold. It is nice to see that people are still doing stuff to like 100-year-old traditions in Thailand. It's incredible. All right, what I will say, guys, is the only thing that would have improved this for me, is if we'd have thought to bring some water for one, like Dan said, because it's absolutely roasted and we're getting fried quite literally. The other thing would be sticky rice. Like if we could get khao niao, if we could have brought some with us. Like this is our fault, this is use your error, because most people just buy it from the stall, but we've come to the source. We should have brought the khao niao with us so we could dip and get all those lovely juices and maybe a little somtam. But all in all, this was absolutely incredible. But our day in Phetburi is not over yet. We're going to go and get some sweet treats in a minute. Back in what is fast becoming my favourite province in Thailand. Let's go. Khop khun krabพี่ คิดตังค์ครับ
ไม่ไปร้านมา
ไอ้แซม pay the
ไปที่ร้าน
pay แม่
Yeah, it's okay because we're going back there. เดี๋ยวผมไปจ่ายมันก็ได้ครับพอดีตอนแรกว่าจะเก็บครึ่งตัวอร่อย
ขอบคุณครับอร่อยมากเลยกินหมดนะ
กินหมด
Alright guys, if you just want to come down and eat the food without seeing him do the old mirror tricks, and this, oh look at him back in the day, Law Mark. This is the restaurant. So you got the train tracks there, little train bridge, and it's literally right next to that. This is the one. Oh my god.
มันอร่อยจัดกินกันจน
Oh. อันนี้ครับอันนี้
หมูกรอบ
Do the same with the mirror.
ใช้พลังงานแสงอาทิตย์ไหมอ๋อย่างที่นู่นนะเซฟ
จริงเหรอ
You want to sit down and do it?
โอเคเอาหนึ่งจานนะครับครับ Oh look at this crispy pork. So this is auntie.
อันนี้ฟรี
จริงเหรอ
ฟรี
อ๋อขอบคุณครับ
ฟรีคนละชิ้น
ชิมได้ขอบคุณมากครับ Thank God that Dan is a Muslim, so we get to eat his pork. Wow. We're gonna need a whole plate of that. This is so well seasoned. นี่ป้าชื่ออะไรครับ
ชื่อมาลี
มาลียินดีที่ได้รู้จักนะครับ อันนี้อะไรนะน้ำอะไรนะ
ซีอิ๊ว
ซีอิ๊ว Oh my god, she sprays it with soy sauce as well. You ever seen that before?ซีอิ๊วin a spray. Spray the
Soy sauce.
yeah, spray the
And this looks delicious because I had it before, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know. Yeah. It's funny. I
went outside.
that nice bit of salad.
yes, that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah.
And then since then I just everyone knows that. Hey, let's do the chicken solar. Nothing happened.
All right, so there's a little nice sit-down restaurant. Sadiq Hub. There's a nice sit-down restaurant. I just noticed the kids in the corner there. And if you want, with that crispy pork and that chicken and the sticky rice, we can get some sing. I'm not encouraging anyone to drink, but it's there if you want it. All right, guys, look at this. Look how bubbly that skin is. I cannot believe you can cook. Well, I can now, I've just seen him in action, but I can't believe you can actually cook this on a mirror. That is insane. Look at this. Look how crispy, crunchy and juicy that is. Now we're going to go and have a little dip into the Nam Jim seafood. So this is garlic. She said no fish sauce. So garlic, salt, lime juice, coriander root or cilantro root and chilies. And I don't know if I said lime juice, but that's what it is. It's the perfect blend of crunchy skin, that little layer of soft fat underneath, and that perfectly moist, tender, lean meat just at the bottom. It was seasoned well before. The first bite I had was really salty, but then she sprayed it with soy sauce. So you've got like the salt seasoned pork, and then you've also got that soy sauce savouriness coming from the fact she sprayed it with soy sauce. That, my friends, is incredible. Served with that zingy, spicy, garlicky Nam Jim seafood. Obviously, you do get it with seafood because it's called Nam Jim seafood, but more often than not, you'll actually get it with pork. Mm.
Mm. Like I said, that Nam Jim seafood tastes a little bit different, but you've just explained why, I think. Slightly fermented, which makes it a little bit tangier. And a little bit more full of flavour. That on its own is incredible. But that with that is just next level. That is absolutely next level.
I feel bad taking that bit, mate.
You crack on, mate.
Have a little dip. Like the guys are just saying, usually it's deep fried, the crispy pork, whereas this is like the best version of English roast pork on a Sunday for dinner you'd ever get it in your life. I keep going back to it, yeah, but it's the texture, it's the crispy crunch on top, but like Jimmy just said, it's so easy to bite through, shatters like a pane of glass, or a mirror when I look in it in the morning. Soft, soft, succulent meat, and it's the way she sprayed it with the soy sauce, that's the kicker. More krob.
อร่อยมาก
อร่อยที่สุดในเมืองไทย
โอ้ไม่เหนื่อยเลยหร
โอ้
อก
โหอร่อยมาก อร่อย
อันนี้ทางของช่องอะไรคะ
บ๊ายบาย ขอบคุณครับ ครับ